to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dani and this is Coffee Break with Dani. Welcome to part 2 of our decluttering series. I told you we were gonna go in like face order. Is it really an order? Because I'm sure the way I do my makeup differs from the way you do your makeup, but if you have seen my Get Ready With Me's for the last 25 years, just kidding. I feel like that Titanic woman, you know, it's been 85 years that I've been on YouTube. So if you guys have seen me do my makeup, it's always been the same. So we're gonna do it in that order. The other thing that I wanna share with you guys. The other thing that I wanna say is thank you to Typology for sponsoring this video. All right, you guys, we've talked about skincare, we've talked about, I've fangirled enough about Typology. It's not a brand that you guys are strangers to, specifically on this channel. We've talked about it a lot recently. It's my skincare, it's what I use. And I don't know if you knew this, but they have tinted products too. Okay, I knew about that. And I may have, look, if it makes me glow, it's gonna be on my body, right? So they have tinted products, we're gonna talk about them, and I thought this would be the perfect video to talk about because the tinted serum is in my foundation collection, and I'm ashamed to say how much younger it is than all of the other seniors that you can see in the, oh God, this is shameful. I think I wanna change my mind. I don't think I want to do this decluttering series. All right, before we get into the actual declutter, I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about Typology. It's not going to be anything new. You've heard me talk about it before. Typology is a brand that was created in Paris, France. It's a European brand, which means that they're already ahead of us when it comes to banning harmful ingredients. Over 1,300 ingredients that we still use that they don't use over there. It's one of those brands that just keeps it simple and effective. The formulations are simple, they're effective, the presentation, the packaging, the shipping, they don't need the bells and whistles. It's all concentrated in that little bottle that is 100% recyclable. And I don't care if it's the tinted skincare or your skincare regimen that we designed together. Do you guys remember? What was I? DE, I think. And a lot of you guys shared yours with me as well. So with the tinted skincare, it's similar, it's the same premise. We don't need the fancy, we don't need the hoopla, we need to, like, our product speaks for itself, and that's kind of what we're gonna talk about with this serum. It's what's on my face right now. If you've seen my content in the last, I would say, few weeks, it's what's on my face. And it's just one of those products that, why wouldn't you have it in your makeup repertoire, no matter what the reason or the purpose is? So with the tinted serum, I actually have 2 shades, shade 2 and 3, so light and medium. With the tinted serum, it is really cool because it's one of those products that I don't care if you're going to date night or you're going to Pilates, one of those products that has tint, so it will provide a little bit of coverage, but it also has the added skincare benefits that you find in Typology products. So with Typology, not only are you avoiding a lot of harmful ingredients, they have also very, very ecologically friendly packaging that arrives to your door in perfect conditions. That's the most exciting part. I'm like, how are they gonna package my stuff? There has to be a box, right? There's gonna be a box on it. No, every time it arrives the same and it's in perfect condition. One thing to add, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, I wanna say I have because I'm thorough. The teacher in me, you know the teacher in me, she likes to cover all her angles and bases. So Typology products are all vegan and 99% naturally derived. So that's a huge bonus or selling point for a lot of us as consumers. The tinted serum included. So with the tinted serum, it's one of those products that has vitamin C, which is gonna keep you radiant and glowing. It has squalane, it also has aloe vera, so it's extremely hydrating without that heavy, oily, thick feeling. It is light coverage, so it's going to give you that natural no makeup look. You can wear it on days where you want to go all out like me today, or on those days where you really just want that extra coverage. It's just light enough and has that beautiful natural finish where you could still see, you know, the beauty of your skin shining through with just a little bit of coverage. So along with the tinted line, you guys know the serum is awesome. We're not even going to include this in the declutter because they are brand new, awesome, and they're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? The concealer, if you guys are fans of concealer, you know, for me, mascara, concealer, there's certain products that just make a difference when you're doing your makeup. The Typology concealers, not only do they come in Costco size, so look how giant the concealer tubes are. They provide an amazing coverage. They also have like that beautiful natural radiant finish. You can set it or not set it, and they have caffeine. You guys know how I feel about products that go on my eyes that have caffeine. If there's just that little bit of caffeine or even niacinamide, my eyes are like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can tell I haven't slept. Sometimes I don't want people to be able to tell that I haven't slept. And if serums and concealers aren't your jams, there's always the Tinted Lip Oil that I use as I'm getting ready. It's really hydrating. It leaves my lips feeling really supple with just the right amount of tint, where it's like, is that the tone on her lips? Or, you know what I mean? This is in the rose shade. It's powder pink. It's like a really light, beautiful rose. I also have coral. You know, I gotta have that pop of color somewhere. Anyway, so I will make sure to list and link all this information for Typology's tinted products in the description box of this video. Like all of my collaborations with Typology, they have an amazing promotion for you guys. So if you guys place a Typology purchase right now using the link in my description box and you spend $40 or more, you are going to get the Plumping and Firming Complex. Yep. Typology really wants you guys to try their skincare, and I think it's definitely worth the shot. The eye serum is one of my favorites. I love that stuff. The night oil, oh my goodness. I'll make sure to link all the other Typology videos I've done so that you know exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm getting really ahead of myself because I got excited. This is how we roll. So the Plumping and Firming Complex are going to help with loss of firmness. They're gonna plump up your skin. They're gonna make it a little more smooth. It's one of those products you just gotta add into your skincare routine. You know, just gotta get ahead of it, get ahead of the game. So if you guys are interested in trying out the tinted skincare, if you're interested in trying out any of the Typology products, the promotion will be, all the details of the promotion will be listed down below. You're still gonna get the Plumping and Firming Serum, okay? Whether you get tinted products or not, the promotion is still available to all of my pandas. If you guys, and the last thing that I wanna share about the tinted serum before I don't declutter her is, if you have dry skin, this is actually a really great product for you because it is very hydrating without that heavy, oily, super emollient sitting on the surface of your face, ultra coverage, pore clogging feel. You know, it's non-comedogenic. It's not going to clog your pores. It's going to give you a really beautiful radiant look. You can set it, not set it. You can mix it into a serum. You can mix it in with your sunscreen. She lets you take control. However you want to use the serum, you're able to. It has the skincare benefits. It has the coverage. It's perfect for summer, because who wants to cover their face with like super crazy heavy stuff? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't. I don't think I even want to do that when it's cooler. Ever, really, anymore. Like, I'm just not about that life. So thank you, Typology, for supporting me on this tinted light coverage journey that we've been on. And I know a lot of us have talked about it, and we're all exploring that. I just want to look like me, you know? I am who I am. I'm the age that I am, and I want to look like me with just a little bit of oomph. And that's what you guys are going to get out of this serum. But try the concealer. Like, you'll never have to buy another concealer again. Anyway, all of the details for Typology's Plumping and Firming Complex are going to be listed in the description box of this video, along with all of the other products that we mention here together as we do this video of the declutter. So first things first, not decluttering Typology's tinted serum. No ma'am, it's not happening. And then moving on, I think we should just get the bulk out of the way, and that would be the Urban Decay's. We got any more in here? Urban Decay's One and Done. So this product is now discontinued. Like, I discontinue most things that I love in this world. If you guys still have it, congratulations, that's awesome. I really like this product. And as old as it is, pretty sure it's expired. You can't get it anymore. And I continue to use it, and I haven't noticed any weird smell or anything funky. I don't know, honestly, but what I do know is it's no longer available. And I think that because of what I do with you guys, continuously featuring products that aren't available can be a little frustrating. So factoring that in, and also factoring in the fact that they are old, no longer available, are frustrating, and I've found other products that I love just the same, it's probably a good idea to part ways with them as much as it hurts. Not to mention that I have a medium light, a medium, and then a medium dark. Like, when was I medium dark? And when did we start using dark in foundation names? That seems odd, right? Don't we say deep? Am I wrong on this? So we are gonna part ways with this, and we're not gonna like give it to somebody. We're gonna give it to the trash can. All right, then sitting right on top is the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint. We got this recently from Sephora. I did a haul, I showed it to you guys. My son Mateo is actually the one that helped me track it down at the store because it wasn't in the location it should have been. And it's a great product, but once I tried this one, I kind of imagined that Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint was gonna be like this one. But when you try them out, you know, they're both just as runny. The Summer Fridays one seems, I can't come up with a better word than oily. It feels like it sits on my face and never really does anything. It has light coverage. I was gonna say good coverage as meaning not good as in it actually covers, but it successfully does what it's supposed to. I had an ESL moment. And I just like this one so much more. I feel like this one falls flat. It leaves me wanting more. Like, are you gonna dry down at any point? Are you going to get absorbed at any point? I feel like if I put it on my face, it's just gonna sit there and not do anything, not go anywhere except get on my shirt, get in my hair, get on my hands. Almost like an imposition. It feels a little bit like an imposition. So I'm gonna put this in my other pile. I'm not gonna put it in the garbage. What we'll call the other pile is gonna be I'm gonna give you one more try pile. We'll try it, and if it doesn't work, then we'll let it go. But for right now, after trying the tinted serum from Typology, it's not my favorite, and I don't see myself reaching for it. So we're gonna put that over there. The Buildable Blur CC Cream from Thrive Causemetics. So I shared this with you guys a couple weeks ago, and I said, and I say this every time, wow, I can't believe how much I love this product. I totally forgot. I'm gonna repurchase it because the packaging is different now, and they reformulated it and came up with a whole slew of colors. Like, there's a really wide range of it. I said that to myself in my mind, in my neurodivergent mind, and when I went to repurchase it, this color doesn't exist anymore. So again, I feel the same way as I do with the One and Done from Urban Decay. As I feature this and I show it to you and I include it in my content, this doesn't look the way the new presentation looks like, and this color doesn't exist anymore. So when I chatted with Thrive Causemetics online, I was like, hey, what replaced medium beige? What color replaced medium beige? Apparently it's a medium cool. I've never been cool, ever in my life. However, it probably doesn't stick out as much or look as apparent because I'm neutral. I tend to purchase warm because I like how it looks on my skin tone, but I am a neutral undertone, and so I purchase neutral or warm. Never purchase cool. So when they told me the replacement was a cool, I was like, yeah, there's something definitely wrong with this, as well as the fact that the packaging says it expired, you know, in the middle of our pandemic. So we're gonna definitely introduce that to our trash bin. Another product that I love that, again, has been reformulated, the packaging has changed, and is way too old to even talk about comfortably, is the Osmosis Color Performance Wear Satin Foundation. This foundation is incredible. It is one of the best foundations that I've ever tried. I just haven't repurchased it again, and unfortunately it has since expired. I just know, let's just leave it at that. And I definitely want to repurchase it, and I wish I had purchased it in my non-tan shade and my tan shade. This is my tan shade, natural medium. I'm not even sure if they changed the names of their color range as well. So I think I'm gonna, should I start like a third pile? Like, my third pile should be, I need to repurchase it, right? Like, I don't need to try it again. I need to repurchase pile. Okay, that's good. So we'll have the trash pile, we'll have the repurchase with the intent to throw away pile, and then the I need to try you one more time before I decide. This is how my brain works as well. Do you guys remember this from a haul? It was the L'Oreal Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm. I put it away. And I have an in-between pile, like my caboodle, there's a little storage container next to my caboodle, and that's my in-between pile of, I need to try this product. But somehow it got lost in the organization of my brain, and I put it away as if I have tried it. I haven't tried it. So we're gonna have to move this into the try one time and see if we hold on to it pile. You guys remember, do you guys remember these? Sold out for a long time, hard to get, finally got them sent out from Ulta, and we're just gonna put these in the not ever again pile. I would need to repurchase it, I would need to try it out. If I need to try it out, I need to get one that's not expired. Those are far gone. Those are very far gone, and I don't have that need to repurchase that type of product right now because I'm like a broken record, but you get what I'm saying. This is so reminiscent of those tinted fluid serums from like almost 10 years ago. Do you know which ones I'm talking about? Like, this is so reminiscent of those, and those were my jam. Like, I fell in love. Because of those products, I stopped using the Ultra Matte Super Duty coverage because I saw how they would look on my skin, and I'm like, wow, I look like I have good skin, which I've never complained about my skin, but instead of like a mask, you know, I don't look porcelain, I look human, which I loved. And so those type of tinted serum products were the ones that kind of opened my eyes to, I don't need that Super Duty crazy coverage. A product that I was always like, I sort of like it, I like it enough, but it required a lot of, it's a high maintenance product, is the Merit Perfecting Complexion Stick. So this is supposed to be a product that is concealer, foundation, tint, all in one. You use it however you want. Shade matching with this product for me was extremely difficult, and you do have to blend it out with a lot of effort. Not so much a sponge, but more of like a kabuki brush. I'm not a big kabuki user. And setting it is also tricky because it doesn't get along really well with a lot of powders. And apparently it's very upsetting. Okay, hold on. Oh, and it doesn't smell right anymore. It smells like old lipstick. You know that smell, like almost like old lipstick, old plastic maybe. Another product in the similar, I would say, family of tinted is the Sunshine Skin Tint from Milk. I actually don't remember this guy. Like, I don't remember, like, did we like it? Yeah, I do think we liked it. It's definitely not my shade right now. Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh man. I guess it doesn't matter because I already have a tint that I love, but it would have been nice to not let it expire, and also if it had been the right shade. So this is my non-tan shade. If you're wondering, it's Sand. And it is a refillable, I think this is a refillable concept. I never got to refill it, clearly. But I think this is one of those where it has the refillable, yeah. It's like a refillable concept. You just buy the bullet and you don't need the applicator and the marble. I do remember reviewing this product, and I think I remember mentioning, I say remember a lot. I remember mentioning that the marble concept was a little, to me, because you gotta roll, but then when you roll, the marble goes under. And so, you know, that's a little, the hygiene aspect kind of weirded me out a little bit, but you can take it out and wash it. So it doesn't smell nice. It smells kind of like this, that plasticky lipstick scent to it, which I don't like because when it goes on your face, you smell that. So we're gonna put that in the trash pile, but not necessarily in a rush to repurchase it at all. This one, Your Skin But Better Foundation, the medium coverage radiant finish of Cosmetics. I really like this stuff. For me, it's important to have sort of like a nice foundation for times when you need to go to an event or a wedding or something extra special. For me, I don't do anything more than medium coverage. I don't think I have anything in here that is full coverage. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Let's see what the shade is like. So this one is, what shade is this? Light Warm. So it's definitely not gonna be my color right now, but that's a really nice formula. Definitely a product that I want to hold on to. And where's my, I don't have a hold on to pile, right? Like a must try, no. Maybe there's 4 piles. Okay, we got that one there. Kosas, the Revealer. It's the skin improving foundation. I love this whole concept of brands now where they're making products multi-purpose. You know, it's not just a foundation. It also has some benefits. It has SPF, it has anti-aging or whatever. This is a shade that is good for me when I'm at my tannest. So right now, but aside from that, I really can't use it. It's the Medium Tan Neutral 280. And this is foundation, it's medium coverage, it's buildable, and it has sunscreen, it has niacinamide, peptide, squalane. Sound familiar? I know, right? Caffeine. So definitely keeping that one. Like that. That would be a good supplement, you know, for like if I needed extra coverage, that's a good one for that. All right, more IT Cosmetics, the Nude Glow. I'm a little torn with this product because I am a fan, but I'm not so sure that I'm a fan of it anymore or on my skin. So for me, the Nude Glow, I wish I had the other one here because oh, actually, you know what? They sent it to me the other day in PR. So you gotta decide, you know, are you this one, the CC Plus, or are you the CC Plus Glow? They are very similar. The only difference is one is radiant and the other one is not. So full coverage, I told you I had no full coverage in here, and then boom, IT Cosmetics has my back. These are the same product. The only difference is this one is glowy and radiant. This one is not, but you can always incorporate, you know, products that you love, like a vitamin C serum or an illuminating primer or just like this amazingness from Typology into this one and get the glow you want. But you're in control of the glow and how glowy it is. With this one, I think I don't feel in control of how glowy it makes my skin, and it's just not it's not a good look for me anymore. I'm not a fan of this formula in comparison to this one. So I'm so glad that I have this one. Thank you, PR. IT Cosmetics, you're awesome. It's like they read my mind. So if you have this one, if you're a fan of glow but you want to be in control, definitely go with the silver, the CC Plus. The glow is in the pink bottle. we're gonna put that in a pass it on pile. I don't know, is that pile 1? Is that pile 4? But we're gonna put it in the pass it on. It does have skincare, it does have SPF, it is awesome. It's the same texture as this guy, but it's a little too glowy for me. All right, the Camo CC Cream, these are dupes. So if you like drugstore price things, and you don't like not drugstore price things, if you are a fan of drugstore products, and I think this for me is something that's important to hold on to because then it allows me to do a drugstore video. You know, if I want to do something that is like hella full coverage, look at that. And it's my perfect shade right now. So the one that I tried was Light 280. So the shade range is wide, but it runs deep. So that is a light, and that does oxidize because it does have SPF. So that's something to consider. Light 280, full coverage. I would definitely mix that in with a glowy primer, some kind of radiant serum, maybe a liquid illuminator to just kind of break that up, or it would be perfect for an event, for a wedding, for something extra special. Perfect color. Man, I missed you. I had to open my big mouth and be like, I don't have any full coverage stuff. And then it's like, bam. Look at that. Stunning, isn't it? It's funny how light this one is. I'm like, wow, that is my skin tone when I'm not tan. We're gonna put that in, where's my keep pile? Here, here's my keep pile. Okay, another drugstore option that I'm a huge fan of, Wet n Wild, the Tinted Hydrator. It is a tinted skin veil. It has hyaluronic acid and squalane. It's oil-free and it's sheer to medium coverage. So it gives you control over how much coverage you actually want. I want to say the shade range for this one wasn't very extensive because when I purchased it, I got medium tan and light medium. And I was like, that's not super, so that's medium tan. Right off the bat, if this is where medium tan is, you can imagine the range is probably not very extensive. And from what I recall, it really wasn't. I think there were, I don't want to overspeak, but I want to say there weren't more than like 10 colors or 10 shades. So love the formula. Again, it's one of those very lightweight but buildable. So if you go in with a light layer, you're gonna have that really beautiful tinted look, like a CC cream almost, but you can build it and you can set it and it will definitely become provide more coverage. Wow, words are hard. All right, 2 more. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I want to say I used this in a few Get Ready With Me's. I want to say, I think I did. Let me show you guys. So that's the product. Wow. That's a product right there. And this is in 2 Warm 1 or Natural. 2 Warm Natural. That's the shade there. Clearly nowhere near my shade now, but it is a product that I do enjoy. It has a really beautiful, you're in control of the coverage. Do you see blended out? I mean, it provides significant coverage, but it feels like a really lightweight serum-like product. So I'm a fan of that one. And I think of all of these products, maybe 80% of them have SPF in them. So that's always a nice added bonus. Complexion Rescue, I've been a fan for years, always a fan. I've actually gone through 2 of them, my light shade and my deep shade. But currently, I wanna say I'm in the shade Ginger. This is usually like my tan shade, but I think right now it might be just a hair light. I've had a lot of sun this summer, especially with a lot of baseball training that Mateo's been doing. It's a good, like I could force it to work. I could definitely force it to work. It's one of my favorite formulations. I think if I had to confidently, cathartically, and like speak from a place of healing, if I had to replace Urban Decay's One and Done, not so much a perfect dupe, but as close as I'm gonna get with how I feel about it, with the SPF in it, with the coverage, with the texture, with the formulation. Maybe actually it is a dupe. I would say Bare Minerals just replaced. So if you're struggling to get to a place of healing with the One and Done because it got discontinued, check out Bare Minerals. Their shade range is pretty commendable. I do love their shade range. I enjoy it. It's awesome. If you are tan like me right now, you lean neutral towards warm, Ginger or 6 is the shade that I have. So what have we learned out of this declutter? A few things. For me, it's really important to kind of see everything laid out in front of me and wonder, wow, I had forgotten, or wow, I had forgotten how the coverage was, or I had forgotten how many tinted products I have, or tan complexion products I have. To my knowledge, I didn't have very many options now that I'm tan. I had to stick to the ones, but I'm like, wow, I do have enough variety in terms of coverage, in terms of tone, shade range. Wow, why are words so hard for me today? Or every day. Anyway, let's see what we ended up with. We got our empty drawer. So we have the Camo CC Cream from e.l.f. We have Bare Minerals, who has successfully replaced our One and Done. We're gonna keep the Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild in the 2 shades, which just so happen to not match me at all right now. That makes me a little salty. We might have to look into that. 2 foundations that are awesome. The Kosas Revealer and the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better are 2 really great options. The Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer has a little bit of a surprise coverage to it, you know? So we're gonna hold on to that. And is that it? I think that's it. We do have, I guess I should put this in here. It is a new product, so I haven't opened it, but if I need it, I know we have it. And obviously, we're going to put in our latest favorite, mommy's favorite at the moment. This is Typology's Tinted Serum. We have a perfect little spot for you in this drawer where you're easy to reach and you can play with all your brothers and sisters. So that's what we ended up keeping. So that is it for this foundation declutter. Thank you guys for holding my hand through the process and making it easier for me. This part is hard. I think it's not hard to declutter. I've never been a person that like hoards things or holds on to them, especially for nostalgic reasons. Like, it's just stuff. But being able to see it and remember what I have what its purpose is, the shade range that I have, that can be a little daunting or overwhelming. So I challenge you guys to go into your makeup collection and see what you've been holding on to for maybe nostalgic reasons. Maybe it's not your tone anymore. Maybe you don't like that type of product anymore. So going through it and figuring out all of these beautiful products that I can live with and stick with is exciting, especially doing it together with you guys. Let me know what you have parted with in recent days, weeks, months, or if I was inspiring you in any way to declutter your makeup collection. All the other declutters that I have filmed, the other declutter video that I've filmed, the primer one, will also be listed in the description box below. If you're watching these videos out of order, I will have the playlist linked there as well for concealers, lip glosses, whatever we decide, however order we decide will be listed down in the description box. However, if you guys are like, Dani, I need this highlighter in my life, or the tinted serum, or the concealer, or the lip oil. You guys, lip oils right now are all the rage, and Typology's like, hold my drink, you know? I'm here. So if you guys are on the fence, curious, are already fans of Typology and just are looking for another promo, all the information will be linked in the description box of this video, where you can get your plumping and firming complex to your door in eco-friendly, minimal packaging. I know, it's amazing. Anyway, all the information in this video will be listed in the description box, including my outfit. And I think that's it. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.